I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Lakers. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, or better known as Cinco de Mayo.
In honor of Cinco de Mayo, Laker Update reporter Bailey Thomas shows us the history of this day.
Good morning, Lakers. Today we'll be talking a little bit about Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, meaning 5th of May, began in 1862 during the Battle of Puebla. On this day, a smaller Mexican army defeated the powerful French forces, boosting national pride. Although they were outnumbered, they still won, and it became a symbol of resistance and unity. Today, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated more widely in the United States than in Mexico, especially as a celebration of Mexican culture, heritage, and traditions through music, food, and festivals. I'm your Laker reporter, Bailey Thomas, and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, the audio didn't cut.
There are a lot of news happening about prices going up, causing one airline to shut down. Lots of deaths and viruses. Laker Update reporter Kennedy Martinez shows us what occurred over the weekend.
Good morning, I'm your Laker Update reporter Kennedy Martinez, and today I will be giving you the top 3 news stories in the world. According to ABC News, on Saturday, Spirit Airlines is officially shut down due to them being a low-budget airline and not being able to afford the fuel due to the increase in price from the Iran war. At number 2, we have a hantavirus cruise ship outbreak. A suspected hantavirus outbreak on a cruise ship in the Atlantic has resulted into 3 deaths and multiple illnesses. At number 3, we have a shooting from Indianapolis at post-prom resulted into 1 death and several injuries, highlighting ongoing public safety concerns. That's it for your top 3 news stories. This is your Laker Update, Kennedy Martinez.
Foods that may seem weird to you might be more common than you think. On this week's edition of Laker Eats and Beats, Val and I tried weird food combinations. I'm here with
Gabby.
And I'm going to ask you, what is the craziest food combination that you've heard of?
I think it was someone with like hot Cheetos and like ranch or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Choose. Want to choose? Yeah, sure. Yes. Right? Oh,
I'm here with
Alea Johnson.
and
Megan Russell.
And I'm going to ask you guys, what is the craziest food combination you guys ever tried?
I really like goldfish with fruit snacks.
That's different.
go for snacks. I'll use this.
I'm here with
Amir.
And I'm going to ask you, what is the craziest food combination you ever heard of?
All right, ham and jelly.
All right, guys. Well, let's go try that.
Disgusting!
So I am here with,
Mrs. Williamson.
and I'm going to ask you, what is the craziest food combination that you've tried or have heard of?
Well, I don't think it's a crazy food combination, but when I talk to my students, they think it's crazy. But I grew up and I love peanut butter and pickle sandwiches.
All right. Well, that's different, and we're going to try it.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, Lakers.
All students involved in media classes will be participating in a popcorn fundraiser. The fundraiser started yesterday and runs through May 18th. If you would like to order any popcorn, scan the QR code, stop by room 511, or see any Laker Update crew member.
Studio 511 wants to build excitement about media and give students skills that they can use and apply to their middle school classes. If you know a 5th grader through 8th grader who is interested in learning how to use professional equipments to create, edit, and film news stories, direct newscast, and create PSAs, then WBHS's Media Makers Bootcamp is for them. Scan the QR code on the screen to share it to them. The camp runs from August 3rd through August 14th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Here's a look at the clubs happening today and tomorrow. After school today and Wednesday in Mr. Millart's room, robotics and esports will be meeting. Our club, Model UN, and the Black Student Union will also be meeting after school today. Sisters in Society will meet after school tomorrow in Ms. Sharp's room.
Detroit sports are playing with grit. The Pistons advance further in the playoffs after beating the Orlando Magic to play Cleveland Cavaliers tonight at 7. And the Tigers are playing next man up after losing Tarnik Skubal to an elbow injury with a game against the Red Sox tomorrow at 6:40.
Our fields are going to be packed with sports over the next 2 days. Let's head over to sports reporter Bailey Thomas for more.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lakers. There are a lot of sports for today and tomorrow. Today, boys varsity golf has an away match against Troy High School at 3:30 p.m. and JV has a home match against Harper Woods. Also starting at 3:30, girls tennis goes against Berkeley High School, with JV being at home and varsity being away. Both starting at 4 p.m. Varsity softball has a doubleheader at Troy High School at 4:30 p.m. Boys baseball goes against Bloomfield Hills, with JV being away and varsity being at home, both starting at 4:30 p.m. Girls varsity soccer has an away game at 5:30 p.m. against Ferndale High School. And lastly for today, boys JV and varsity lacrosse goes against Rochester High School, with JV starting at 5:30 p.m. and varsity starting at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, girls varsity tennis plays Groves away at 4 p.m. and JV plays Wall Lake Northern at home. Also starting at 4 p.m. Girls lacrosse has an away game against Rochester High School, with JV starting at 5:30 p.m. and varsity starting at 7 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to you.
Connect with us on all social media networks and WBHS.com.
Also, check out our podcast, Swamp Stories, found on Apple Music and Spotify.
Have a great day, Lakers.